All right, guys, if you're a man over 50 and you're still interested in building muscle, then guess what? It is still possible, but there are some things that you need to be more strategic with. You need to pay more attention to. So watch this video and I'm gonna give you some tips to show you how to continue to build muscle even into your 50s. Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. All right, this video is special for you guys over 50. If you're over 50 and you're wanting to build muscle, all right, yes, you can still build muscle. Contrary to what people think and people say, you still can build muscle, but you have to do things completely different, all right, especially compared to a lot of younger men. Here's the thing I'm gonna recommend first. The very first thing I want you to focus on is increasing your protein intake, all right? It's even going to be higher from what I normally recommend younger men. I typically say 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight to keep it simple. For instance, if I'm 200 pounds, that's 200 grams of protein. All right, but as an older man, I'm gonna recommend 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. All right, start increasing your protein intake. Not only because of the influx of amino acids, but because of all the other benefits, metabolic boosting benefits. All right, there's a lot of satiating benefits that come with all the extra protein. So you need more protein. So just start with that. All right, start with the protein. Here's another thing, seems simple, but you need to increase your water intake, your H2O. You probably assume you're drinking enough. However, if you really sit down and look at how much you're drinking, especially if you're drinking coffee or energy drinks or something else that are offsetting the water by being a natural diuretic, then you need to consume even more water. Typically what I recommend is about 120 ounces, all right? 120 ounces of water every single day. You do that and your body's gonna start functioning more optimally. So that's one of the bigger benefits, all right? It's gonna help flush out those toxins from your kidneys as well. So there's a lot of different benefits that are going to come from drinking more water. So those are pretty much 2 staples that you should be focused on. Also, 2 little strategies I recommend you implementing: carb cycling and intermittent fasting. Carb cycling and intermittent fasting have tremendous benefits. One, they are going to improve insulin sensitivity, which is key for older men, all right? Because older men tend to carry a lot of abdominal fat. And a lot of that comes from all the insulin spikes, the blood glucose spikes. So by breaking that down, by utilizing these 2 strategies, that's gonna help you eliminate some of that fat as well. That's also gonna help you gain muscle, all right? So that's another one of the big benefits. There's 2 ways to incorporate that. Basically, what I recommend is the simple solution: don't eat after 8. Eat 8 o'clock, your last meal. Wait till 12 the next day to eat your first meal that next day. Get 3 meals, all right? So get your 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever you need to do to get those 3 meals in. I'll recommend waiting about 3 hours in between meals though. So just get that last meal in by 8 and your first meal the next day by 12. That's gonna give you that optimal window that you're needing, that anabolic window. So just keep that in mind. That's where your intermittent fasting is gonna come from. Carb cycling. Let's keep carb cycling simple. All right, obviously if you're wanting to build muscle, you're resistance training, all right? And you should be resistance training focused on compound lifts. So even if that's 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 45 minutes each session, high intensity, basically very little rest in between sets. 60 seconds rest is what I recommend, all right? And when I'm talking compound lifts, I'm talking the multi-joint lifts, the squats, deadlifts, bench press, pull-ups or pull-downs, any of those variations, all right? Overhead press movements. Anytime you're incorporating those, you're gonna get your bigger bang for your buck. You're gonna increase your testosterone levels. You're going to do so many other muscle building things by doing that type of workout, your resistance training. All right, here's the thing though, to have really intense workouts, really optimal workouts, you need your complex carbs. So that's where the carb cycling comes from. You need to earn your complex carbs. I'm talking the good complex carbs, gluten-free carbs. Those are gonna come from rice, potatoes, quinoa, oatmeal. So all of those good sources of complex carbs will help not only fuel your intense workouts, but also help recover and replenish from those workouts. So a lot of tremendous benefits. Plus they're loaded with a lot of micronutrients that your body needs, essential vitamins and minerals, especially as an older man, all right? So let's, like I said, keep it simple. If you're working out resistance training 3 days a week, you're only going to consume complex carbs those 3 days, all right? You're gonna consume a complex carb with a lean protein. So chicken, turkey, fish, salmon, eggs, lean beef, all of those types of things are going to be the proteins that are gonna help you build muscle. So a lean protein source, a complex carb source, and a healthy fat. All right, so nuts, oils, there's extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, fish oils. There's a lot of good macadamia nut oil. There's a lot of good oils that you can use, and nuts as well. There's cashews. Brazil nuts are one of my favorite for all the testosterone boosting benefits. Also almonds, all right? So those are very good as well. So incorporate one of each of those macronutrients: lean protein, complex carbs, and fibrous carbs, and a healthy fat. You do that with the days that you're gonna be doing resistance training. All right, that leaves you with 4 days of no resistance training. Those 4 days, you're eliminating the complex carbs. You're keeping everything else in your diet. You're still getting your healthy fats, you're still getting your lean proteins, and your fibrous carbs, all right? The fibrous carbs are your green beans, your broccoli, asparagus, cauliflower, green leafy veggies, all of those that are gonna add to that satiety effect also. You know, it's gonna keep you full longer, and it's gonna just create so many other benefits, because here's the thing, your body can't digest fiber, so it's actually going to increase calories and increase energy burn to eliminate the fiber from your body. So that's another one of the true benefits from doing the fibrous carbs. So that's how simple it has to be. You've got your intermittent fasting scheduled in place. You've got 3 meals. If you're resistance training, you're doing your meals with complex carbs. If you're not, you're only doing fibrous carbs. So that's a pretty simple fix, all right? And by doing those, incorporating the intermittent fasting and the carb cycling, like I said, you're gonna be getting into all of those other hormonal benefits as well. Also, it's gonna help to lower cortisol levels. That's another big thing, cortisol being a stress hormone. And your appetite hormones will also be regulated, your ghrelin and leptin levels. So again, too many benefits to name, but just start incorporating that strategy. Start with the intermittent fasting, get that schedule drawn out, because that's the other thing. Write it down, make sure you have a visual plan. That makes a big difference when you actually can sit down and look at what you're gonna be eating each day and plan it for the week. That way you're not gonna stray from that and go off and get other foods, all right? One last thing I wanna mention, on the days that you are going to be doing your resistance training and you're gonna be eating your complex carbs, it's okay to have fruit. That's another big issue. I get a lot of questions about, can you eat fruit? Yes, you can eat fruit. I typically recommend them pre-workout or post-workout on those resistance training days, but there are so many benefits with the micronutrients that you don't want to eliminate fruit, all right? So yeah, you can definitely do that. But all right, guys, hopefully this was a helpful video for you. And the basic point I want you to get out of all this is, just because you're 50 doesn't mean you can't gain muscle. You can still gain muscle. You just have to incorporate these strategies I'm sharing with you, and you're gonna be well on your way to building muscle, all right? And yeah, if you have any questions about any of this video, then comment below, let me know. If there's any clarification that you're needing, then again, just ask a question in the comment section. We'll get to those and address anything, because I wanna make sure you can understand this so that you can get this implemented. But guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Other than that, that's all I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.